Today, I have here the Nanuk 910, purchased from Amazon for about $65, I think, plus tax. It's around 70, somewhere there. It comes in a generic box. I bought it off Amazon. So I haven't taken a look at this yet, but this is my first time seeing it. Comes in plastic cover. A nice handle. I got this in black. It's a nice rubberized grip. Feels pretty comfortable on this, on my hand. So this one's the 910, like I said, in black. I believe these are made in Canada. Pelican is basically the equivalent for the US. Not sure what this is. Looks a little bit dented, or maybe it's supposed to be like this. I don't know. So, pretty simple case. This one you have 2 lock holes here for your locks. I'm planning on using this to hold a gun. It has the air valve here, so you pressurize. If you go up, it'll equalize the pressure if you're in the mountains coming back down, so it won't have like an airtight lock, which will require a lot of force to open up. It has the latches. You can't just pull them up, you have to push down first on these, and then you can bring them up and push them down to lock it. And then just to open it again, to lock it again, push the lock back up. That's it. It's very secure. Same for both sides, so I'm opening them, pulling the top down, pushing, and this is what I have inside here. So the lid doesn't go all the way back, which is kind of nice in a sense that it won't just fall backwards, but at the same time, the lid won't fall down on your fingers either. There's the eggshell type of foam on top. Foam feels pretty good. With the little manual or the booklet that comes with. Pretty simple. Nanuk. And then a sticker that comes with. Professional case. And then it has the cubed foam, which you can essentially customize to put whatever you want here. Like I said, I'm planning on putting a gun here, so it's the Beretta 92X RDO. So like I said, let's see thickness of the foam. So for the eggshell part, we have about, I'd say it's 0.6 of an inch, 0.7, around there. Well, this will be the length of the interior, I would say. So this is at 13 inches. This will be 9. And then for the actual foam, this will be 2 inches thick, or right about there. And then each one of these blocks that you can pick out for the pluck foam is, I'll say, about right under 0.75, so 5/8 of an inch. And the thickness for the bottom portion, this will be about 1/2 inch. This one's 1/2 inch, and then it should be the same dimensions as the top foam. It's actually slightly less than 9, 8.5. And then we have a little over a foot, or so this will be like 1.5 feet, or a foot and 1.5 inches. Sorry, inch and 1/2 inch and 1 foot. So that's what I have for this. So everything goes in pretty smoothly. I think what I'll do eventually is I'll get a custom foam for the gun. This is just temporary, but everything feels like it's pretty high construction. Looks like it works well. Should have an O-ring here. Yep, there's an O-ring that sits underneath in here, like I said. And yeah, this is pretty good. Let's see the depths. You can see these depths online. They have it listed, but it's about, I'd say realistically, this is about 2 to 3 inches of depth. And then the interior lid's gonna be about an inch. Closing this, just to give you guys some more dimensions. And the actual locks with the latches. And then these two holes, like I said earlier, you can put your actual locks in to lock the case. Let's say it's about 1/4 of an inch big on both sides, I would assume. Thickness 0.75. Yeah, that's about it. One more thing I guess I can add, like I said earlier, you have the pressure relief valve here, equalizer, and this Nanuk 910 actually has these shoulder strap holes here for you to lock onto. I believe the 909 does not have that, so I'm not sure if the other versions do, but I know that 909 doesn't, and this one obviously here has it. So let me lock these again. It sits easily upright. There's feet here, or it's flat. And then same thing on the bottom. And then I've heard that these are stackable, so you can see the indents here. They match up underneath with the feet, right? And that's all there is to it.